Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 728. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper, which you can check out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I invite you to click on that link on the Facebook side. Join me on camera, say hello, talk about your garden, if you're able to keep the plants alive in this 90-plus degree weather. Also, you can share your special events, your business, etc. And also, if you share this out so that more people here in Durham can find out what's happening, I would really appreciate that. So let's start out with the word page, the government and nonprofit information page, where there's some really, really great programs and services being offered by local nonprofits, also the city of Durham and Durham County. Now, the Durham County libraries are all open until 6. That does include Bragtown, and they reopen tomorrow at 9:30. Now, Bragtown is not open on Saturdays. Now, let's scroll down and see about Project 300, especially in case you plan to do some back-to-school shopping. Let me scroll down. Run and Shoot Sports, also known as RNS Sports, they have brought back Project 300, where this is a nonprofit, and what they plan to do is to try to have at least 300 plus, or at least 300 pair of sneakers donated to them to give to low-income kids who are starting school real soon. Because as you know, you want to look sharp for that first day of school. And if you can't, a lot of young ones can't afford, their families can't afford to give them new outfits for the first day of school. But at least their kicks can be sharp with some new sneaks. So if you can afford to maybe catch some sales and maybe buy a pair of shoes for a young kid from, let's see, I think they're accepting sizes from pre-K through senior and high school. So if you could afford to catch a sale maybe and buy some shoes, some sneakers to donate, that would be super awesome. Now, if you don't really like to shop, it's super hot, maybe you don't want to leave the house, maybe you would just rather donate with, make a cash donation. They would love that as well. Then they can just go out and buy the shoes. So anyway, this is through August 12th. So if you could help out, I know they would really appreciate it. Okay, let's go to the health page where I do have your COVID updates. And my friend who has COVID, she's doing much better. So so I'm giving her a big shout out without mentioning her name. Let's see. The American Red Cross is having a blood drive today. So let me scroll down to that. So the American Red, two. Okay, they're having 2 blood drives. So the American Red Cross, in just a few minutes, will be setting up shop at these streets at South Point, 6910 Fayetteville Street. So I should say Fayetteville Road. So anyway, they will be there from 12:30 until 6:30. They will also be at the South Side Church of Christ, 800 Elmira Avenue. That will be this afternoon from 1 until 6. Okay. HELP is open today. So HELP is the Health Equipment Loan Program. They are open today from 1 until 5. 4206 North Roxborough Street. And this is where Project Access, that's run by the county, they help connect people who don't have health insurance with items of self-care and self-transport. For example, wheelchairs. For example, bedside commodes, walkers, scooters, knee scooters. Maybe you just got out of, the hospital, had a medical procedure. Maybe someone in your family is elderly or got hurt or whatever, or maybe they're ill and, need a wheelchair. So this is how you can borrow for up to 3 months at a time, anything that they have. And it's free. It's totally free because they're trying to help people who can't otherwise afford, because wheelchairs cost like hundreds of dollars. It's a great service. They're open 2 days a week, so you can donate items and you can also borrow items. So on Tuesdays they're open 10 to 2, and on Fridays they're open from 1 until 5. Okay, let's go to the Let's Go page. There are other pages, but let's just go to the Let's Go page, and then I'll invite you to check out the rest of the newspaper when you have time by going to durhamskywriter.com. Okay, let's go to the Let's Go page, calendar of events, and scroll down to 28. And let's see what's happening. There's actually a lot of things happening. Well, it is Friday. Let me find it. There we are. Okay, let's get started. New Visions of Africa restaurant will be giving away free meals from 3 until 6 to people in need. They're at 1306 Fayetteville Street. Also, now if you love music, Boxyard RTP, they have their Friday Night Live concert series. So tonight's artists will be funk jazz trio VCT Radio. And I heard they're really great. Vishnu on keyboards, Chris on drums, Troy on lead bass. So I heard they're really funky. So that's going to be a free concert, 5:30 until 7:30. So it's free, but of course you will be surrounded by eateries. So if you don't have to skip dinner, you can go ahead and buy dinner, buy some beverages, enjoy some great music outdoors at Boxyard RTP, 900 Park Offices Drive. Okay, Faith Missionary Baptist Church, they're hosting a youth conference this evening starting at 6, where young people are invited to this free event. They're going to have music, information from a guest speaker, games, and also raffles. This is going to be at 1507 Juniper Street. Okay, now if you would like to sit in air-conditioned splendor at the Carolina Theater and watch a couple of movies, you can definitely do that for $12. They'll be showing 2 movies tonight, starting at 7. Gremlins from 1984, rated PG, and then Little Shop of Horrors from 1986, rated PG-13. 2 super, super fun movies. I actually have links so that if you don't really remember, if you haven't seen the movie or you just want to just catch, what the movie's all about, you can see the trailers. You can watch the trailers on YouTube. So I have the links right there. Tickets are $12 for both movies. Carolina Theater is downtown at 309 West Morgan Street. All righty, let's see what else is happening. The Triangle Country Dancer, they're hosting 4th Friday Contra Dance at Reality Ministries, 916 Lamont Avenue. That's this evening, 7:30 until 11. So Jim Founds and his daughter, Kathleen Founds, they will be providing the music while Linda Cooper calls out the steps. So this should be super fun. They start out with a dance lesson so you can learn what it's all about. So at 7:30, that's the dance lesson. Then after that, dancing will break out from 8 until 11. And you can pay anything of, whatever you choose, between $12 and $25 to help them out. And I do have a link so that you can get more information and also sign up. Celebrate African Heritage and Afrofuturism at Jambe Nights. This is at Gojo by Gursha, 823 West Morgan Street. Ladies can enter for free until 11. Otherwise, it's $10 to get in. And that should be really fun because you're staying out late until 2 in the morning. Now, here's what's happening tomorrow morning. I'll just run through these real quick. Durham Farmers Market, 8 until noon in Durham Central Park downtown. Durham Craft Market also, 8 until noon in Durham Central Park. South Durham Farmers Market, 8 until noon in the Greenwood Commons Shopping Center South on Highway 55. Now, there's going to be a special conference. It's called the Young Women of Tomorrow Summer Summit. This is going to be held at the W.G. Pearson Center, 600 East Umstead Street. That's kind of like, I guess if I were to describe where that is, I would say that it's just, not even a whole block, but just east of the Stanford L. Warren Library. So this is where girls / young women ages 8 to 18, they are invited to gain financial literacy. Also, they will learn about combining good health with building wealth. They're going to have workshops, fun interactive activities. Of course, this is an all-day thing, so they will be fed. Meals will be provided. Now, tickets range from $20 to $25. I went to the website. I couldn't figure out what the difference is. So maybe you can, check it out for yourself and decide. So you can sign up your your child or grandchild right now, because tomorrow is the event starting at 8, from 8 until 3:30, again at the W.G. Pearson Center. So they can get a head start on learning all about budgeting, saving, investing, planning for their respective bright futures. So this sounds like a really great event. And that's it as far as what's happening in the morning. There's other things happening later, and I'll tell you that during tomorrow's show. So let's look at the weather. Got my ceiling fan on above. Let's see, it is 91 degrees already. It's sunny. It's going all the way up to 96 degrees. We'll see a few clouds between 4-ish and 5-ish. Now, tomorrow is going up to 92, but it will be cloudy all day. So if you plan to do some gardening, whatever, at least the sun won't be blasting you while you work. So I definitely suggest that you stay hydrated. Very, very important. Now, that is it for today's show. You can share it out. If you'd ever like to be a guest, you can always do so by clicking on the link that's on the Facebook side. Bull City Hangout is at noon on weekdays, 10 a.m. on Saturdays, and it broadcasts on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook all at the same time. So with that, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow at 10 for Bull City Hangout. Ciao for now.